Hello and welcome back to Nortricity. Alright, so I've been thinking all week and I'm like, I kind of like this area, but not enough to go ahead and build my humongous black castle, which I really want to do. I don't know why, I just really want to do it. So, what I'm going to end up doing, I've gotten a whole bunch of cobblestone brick. I love this cobblestone design from Chisel. Sorry, every time I start recording, I'm always sniffling and sick. I apologize. So what I'm going to end up doing is I am going to build an outpost. This is going to be my first outpost, I think. And I'll just, because all I've traveled is I've traveled in that direction, that direction, that direction, and that direction, but I've only gone 500. See, 543, that's as far as I've gone in each direction. So I'm keeping it kind of small still. And at the same time, I wanted to finally get into the whole, all the mods and everything. So I'm going to build it right here. Gonna lay down the foundation right here. And it'd be right beside my portal. So yeah, that's my idea. So that's what I'm going to do. If any of that made sense. Work has been rough. I swear. I have never. I'm not gonna say I've never. I'm completely bruised, like from my left shoulder to my right shoulder, and my whole chest is all bruised, and I'm exhausted. And all I've been thinking about all week is what I want to do in Minecraft, or all weekend, I'm sorry. And yeah, I've been looking forward to it. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to record this. And, just to relax. And I really, I don't know why the idea of a black castle popped in my head. But I was like, then I can go ahead and build an outpost here. And then when I find a good area for the black castle, I can build this humongous black castle, and then I can have it where I can port back and forth. And so this is just going to be like, my portal outpost. And I'm digging too far. Oh well. So anyways, I was looking at some of the comments. One guy ended up mentioning to me about joining in that Minecraft hardcore challenge, which I think I'll probably end up doing. This month's almost over with though, so I'm gonna wait until next month. I've only played hardcore like a couple of times, so it's kind of like, it's interesting. Don't always do well, but hey, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I should take out this whole area. My original idea was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and. Whoa, that was a small little lag. Look at that. Everything just reappeared. Original plan was I was just gonna go ahead and keep building chests in here and go off of that, but I'll just keep making chests and making chests and making chests and won't ever get anywhere. Then my second idea was like, well, I'll just go to Twilight Forest and set up a small base there until ever I decide how I'm gonna end up doing the I need a name for the black castle. But that was one idea. Now I was like, if I do that, then it's not exactly what I had in mind to do. Sleep. So then I was like, okay, so what else could I end up doing? I'm taking a drink, by the way. So that's when I ended up coming up with the idea of, alright, I'll just make an outpost right here. don't like that part about the carpenter doors that get stuck in the door. I really like these things. My next idea was, and I'll see how it ends up being. I have to burn a whole bunch more so I can get some more stockades. But essentially leaving this, but make it all stockade with a mixture of stone and get some of the hobgoblins. So there'll be like a small castle over there, outpost, and that's where my portal is at. And this would be like the hobgoblin housing, I guess. And then I might move the animals and everything out this way. So I got an idea, kind of. So the next few episodes is probably going to be me attempting to build. I'm slowly increasing in my ability to build. I knew about it. I can't make all these things that everybody else, these grand designs and stuff like that. But, it takes time. Let's see. Do I want to cover this up? And then that could be the basement. I could go straight across and then that could be the basement. So if I end up doing this, let's see how this ends up looking. Probably not good. But let's torch it up first. Pink, 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 pink. Cow, you're going to be in my basement. I'm just warning you now. Yeah, give me a little water supply. Now, I had... That should be a pretty good little area. I'm just throwing these down because cobblestone ends up being so easy to get. I figured this would end up being a good, I guess, start, you could say. And I'll change it around as I go. But I needed a good outpost as far as, making, just getting started, getting built up instead of living off of, what's the word I was looking for? Oh, I'm gonna have to build some armor so I can get, I can start finding Endermen, and so I can kill them so I can get elevator mod going. I think it's Ender Pearls I need. I'll look at it in a second. If not, until now. For now, I'll just go ahead and make, stairs. And hopefully that ends up working pretty well. I'm sitting here, I'm all quiet and everything because I'm sitting here thinking about how am I going to end up doing this and how exactly do I want it to be. I mean, I went out pretty farther than I really wanted to at the moment, but I'll replace it later. I'm just trying to get the foundation going and some walls. That way I can go ahead and get started. And when it's night, I don't have to go and sleep. I can keep on working. Let's see. It's kind of a crude looking castle at the moment, or going to be a crude looking castle, I guess you could say. But I needed an outpost. This is going to be my outpost. Where should I put the stairs, though? Yeah, this should be pretty good. It goes straight across, and I'll go... I don't want to go all the way. I'm going to eventually just hammer that all out. So we're going to go around right there. use this as like a starter to how I'm gonna end up designing this, I guess. Whoa. I'm not gonna say design because I don't have no plan. I'm just kind of going as a, figuring out as I go. What? Oh, that was anticlimactic. I just kind of fell. Now this is definitely a big area though. If I end up doing it like this, watch it. It's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink down. Be like, I don't like it that big. All right, Cal. You gotta figure out something. Either you have to move or I have to kill you. Now, where should I end up going? Oh, okay. Anyways, on to another subject I was going to end up touching on. Recording has kind of been, I'm not going to say difficult, it's just been, with the hours, it's been weird. So, a variety of videos have been coming out this week. And it's kind of like, okay, that doesn't match. Is that enough torches? Let me put some more down there. Torch up, torch up. I don't want any mobs spawning down here. Torch up. Let's see. Apparently, see, I haven't been on the server probably since Thursday, and apparently a lot of stuff has happened over the weekend. So that should be interesting to go back and see what everybody has ended up doing. I'm trying out some different recorders. I was having some problems with fraps. I think I mentioned that. And where it wouldn't record. It just would, like, maybe 20% of the time record. And like I would go like a whole 30-minute episode and it would only record like the first scene. And then it would go to just a mouse on the screen the whole time. And I did some research on it, Google research on it, and everything that was said to, try to fix it, it just didn't work. So I was just like, okay, let's try something else. So now I'm trying Bandicam, and so far I like it. That's the reason why I have the logo in the bottom corner, and it seems to be recording pretty good. The only problem I have with it so far is that sometimes it boots me straight from the game and goes to desktop and gives an error message. Now, the error message says essentially that an outside source has interfered with Java. And I haven't found a fix for that yet. So I've got to go ahead and check into it some more. Like, I think it just happened now. No? Okay. Still playing ZMR, but like ZMR I'm recording with fraps. Dark Age I'm recording with fraps. And I think that's the only two. But all Minecraft I record with Bandicam. Just to see how it ends up being. I'm thinking about me and a guy at work at my new job. We've been talking off and on. Let's see, we'll go this way. And I think what I might end up doing is I used to play Star Wars back in when it first came out and everything, and I've always wanted to or finish a character so I can get a Jawa uh, companion. And me and him were talking about it the other day, and I was like, you know what? I might start recording that again, and just during the recording, just talk about Star Wars. Maybe there'll be some interaction where I like talking about, for example, I like talking about comics and stuff that interests me, and I like meeting new people that have the same interest and us discussing it. So that's kind of what it's going to end up being as far as if I start recording Star Wars, it'll be kind of like, just discussion of, didn't get over there, of all the stuff that's, Star Wars related, if that made any sense. Sleeping a lot, I know. Every time I go to sleep, I go ahead and take a drink too. So that's one thing I thought about doing. Whoa. One other option, we're still gonna, me and my other, one of the guys I play Dark Age with, he still wants to get the podcast going, so we're still gonna end up doing that. Hopefully we're gonna start this week. Me and him both have been working weird hours, so we haven't even been able to mess with that yet. So that's one thing that's still on the plate. I remain busy, that's for sure. Another thing that I've kind of been talking about with my brother is starting a vanilla version of the new 1.8. And it was kind of like, well, I'm curious to see what all has been added, that sort of thing. Whoa, you don't go there. I'm gonna have to fix that stairs a little bit more. Get the foundation going first. Gotta finish it. Get a building going so we can start all of the mods that we want to go ahead and get going. I want to get Botania going. I want to get Blood Magic going. I want to get Ars Magica going. Some Thumbcraft. And first, I did turn off the taint on Thumbcraft or the taint spreading, because I was sitting there wandering around, and there's some places that's not that far from me, and it was, since I'm running on the server, it was just expanding so fast because the server was, sometimes running, not always, but sometimes it was running when I wasn't on. So it was like, I think one village was completely taken over by spreading of tank, which I was curious about that. The village was empty, so I know that some mobs, whenever they get near the or they are in the vicinity of tank, they sometimes end up becoming tainted. Like, I fought a tainted pig once and a tainted sheep once. And I was curious if a villager could get tainted. That would have been interesting. But the village was empty whenever I was out there last, so I couldn't really end up checking that out. Hey, Steve, come on, man. That's almost got the foundation. And I think, it's not going to be exactly like this. I'm going to end up tweaking it as I go. But set the foundation first, and then we'll go from there. Oh. Okay. So I think I want to go 7 across. We're going to go right here. Let's try this. Let's see. We'll put a torch right here. Let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I was to put it there, how many is it? That should be said 1, 2, 3. Let's move it over 1. Hmm. Trying to. I think I want to do. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. If I do it that way, I could probably move it this way a little bit more. How many part to go? It's 20 across. I could go one more out here. I got an idea, but if I can actually lay the blocks right, I got an idea. I can't believe I think I'm gonna run out of cobblestone. All right. That might work. Because the first one is. There's 7. There's 7. Alright, let's see how this ends up working. Probably not exactly like I have in my head, but let's see if I do it like that. And then like this. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I doing it like? How didn't I thought I put the axe back in there? I got an idea. Just will it work like I got the idea of? But yeah, I end up. I usually get home uh, so late during the weekends that the first thing I end up doing is going to bed. I have enough time to go ahead and go to bed and then wake up and go back to work. So my weekends are pretty much any videos that get released on the weekends is all pre-recorded. Alright. Let's see if this is going to end up working like I wanted to. I don't think it will. It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I went way too far out with some of this. I don't think I had to go back as far as I did. which is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm not sure how this is going to end up looking. I'm just trying to build an outpost at the moment. Just something to, that was smart. Just something to keep me safe. No matter how ugly it is, but I'm trying to get at least a little bit of decency to it, I guess you say. Except for I keep on putting blocks in the wrong place. Alright, so it's going to be that right there. I went a little bit further out here, but I'm going to build onto that. It's kind of an oddball shape. Alright. Let's see how much cobblestone I have. So, anyways, yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of projects that I would like to go ahead and do, and it's just finding the time as far as, I don't want it to become where it's no longer fun, no longer relaxes me, but, there's a lot of stuff I want to try to do, so, yeah. That's essentially it. Now, is this light enough under here? Yeah, that's pretty good. And the whole idea of this right here is I wanted it big enough so I could go ahead and do everything that I wanted to start with, but I'm kind of bad about I want everything to have its own little room. I don't want to just cram it all together. So, is that... I don't know what you would actually call that. Organization. Really want it organized. Torch it! Torch it! There you go. But, yeah, last week I didn't get to record as many Nortricity videos as I would like to, because, well, I really wanted to build that castle. I don't know, I can't explain it. What? Hey, can't you see I'm working here? Get. But, it's the reason why you saw a lot of server videos, because I did the server, I did the server videos, a lot of them back to back, and they're kind of like on the fly, like we're out there doing something and it's like, oh wait, I'll hit record. Yeah. No. And I also want to get an enchanted table up. Did I kill that little one? Jeez! I think I'm gonna have to run for it. Oh, that wasn't running for it. Ow! I'm trying to heal. You stop it. Everywhere. Oh, jeez. See that blood on the floor? Hey, a potato. pick up my potato. So we can get you trained. Ow. Oh, now we got a skelly. The creeper. Did he still blow up? Punk. Alright, let's get inside and sleep. Can't. There's monsters nearby. Okay, so yeah, that's the weekly episode, or weekly episodes, weekly updates as far as everything that's going on. I've started going ahead and setting up a little tower. Yeah, pick up. Or an outpost, whatever you want to call it. Now. Serpentine. Take that carrot. Take all that. I said I'd take that carrot. Got more coming. That door. Alright, well, I can't really visit outside at the moment because the zombies are everywhere. Alright, so let's drop off some of this stuff. We got gravel, we got stone. Let's see. But yeah, I want to get everything, at least started. I needed a little location. I wanted a bigger location than this, and I wanted to get not as many chests. And I'm sorry, I'm yawning. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna end up messing with. I've got some more ores going on, which is good. I also got I got a cobalt. Maybe let's do that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a shortish episode because all those zombies are out there and they're like rawr, rawr. So I'm gonna end this. You've kind of got an update on my plans and what's hopefully to come. I'm looking for more cobblestone. There's some. Got a lot of gravel, but I'm gonna need that. Oh, I did find some seared bricks from Tinkers, which was awesome. And I think as far as what I might do, if I go and get the basalt cobblestone to make the bricks, that might end up taking too long. So what I might end up doing for my black castle is dye the black paint. I'm thinking that's what I might do. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. It's gonna be a shortish episode, and I'll get some more cobblestone, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill most of the zombies outside. And I shall catch you next time. Hopefully, when I come back, at least have a closed-in area that you could call a home. And so, until next time, later.